So where should we start? Are we starting in the cave or in town?
Yes. Start in the cave. So I'm actually going to hold Maroki out of this for the moment.
Okay.
Um, I'm going to say what are Eustace, Alucard, and Otis doing at the moment? Maybe sitting around the campfire. We'll give you a traditional, at camp moment. And you can sort of walk us through what you've been doing the last 8 months, maybe how you've decked out the cave, and then I can go through rumors and things that you've heard from your time going back and forth between town and doing jobs.
Yeah. So uh Otis has been working on making this place look less like a bandit like hideout and more like a home. So he's been like putting up doors and kind of clearing out some of the rubble because I think there was like a cave in like on the other side that needed like
Yeah,
fixing up. But he's bought like tools, like he's got his shovel, his pickaxe, his miner's pickaxe, and a sledgehammer. So he's been working that way. And as like a job, he would be because I think weren't there like loggers or something that were like living around here, and so
yeah. There were loggers to the north of town, and I believe technically you are to the south of town at the moment.
okay. But Otis would have been like for work he would be because he's got that cart that he bought and he's got a donkey, which I was looking through my inventory. I was like, oh, I got a cart and a donkey. So he's been logging, he's been cutting down trees and selling them uh in town
Nice.
for money.
So
And
that's actually been
yeah.
going well for you. So I would say let's do the following. It has been 8 months. And if you're able to fill up a cart relatively quickly, how many carts do you think you would have brought in a week to town?
Oh, a week? Probably
Yeah,
I guess maybe one. I really because it's like a day. Is it a day from
it's a day's worth of travel to town, and then therefore a day's back.
So,
And plus,
so
let's say it would take 2 days to fill the cart.
yeah, I would say probably once a week because he's also gotta spend time, like, hunting for his food and,
so
uh,
Okay.
you were
yeah.
taking carts of lumber to town, is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
and like, that's
Okay,
selling those for money.
gotcha.
Yeah.
You probably could have recruited Alucard to help with some of the heavy lifting too.
Okay. Um, yeah. So
Okay. So you've been doing this back and forth to town. One cart of lumber a week multiplied by 4 times 8, so 32. So it's somewhere in the realm of like, let's do this. Go ahead and roll a d10 and multiply it by 30.
okay. Let's get,
Or actually a d10 plus 5, and then
ti
we'll multiply that by 30.
so D10.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god.
So 7 in total times 30 is 210. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. So that's going to be 210 gold
Cool.
that you've earned yourself over that time
Boom.
frame.
And then, at some point, I would have bought a shield, a warhammer, and yeah. So I'm gonna go shield and warhammer as
Okay.
if I'm gonna be putting myself out there.
Not an issue for either of those things. The one thing I would say is that for them to be large enough for you, it would be whatever the cost is in the player's handbook or D&D Beyond, um, plus an extra 20%. So if it's 5 gold for a shield, it'll end up costing you 6. That's all.
Okay, so I'll
And that's only for some armor, basically. Armor's and weapon for you just because you're
yeah.
so
Oh, I
beefy.
don't think yeah, Otis isn't gonna need armor, so
Okay.
yeah. But I have to do some math now, so that's cool. I-
Um, Alucard and Eustace, what have you been doing?
So during those trips where Otis would bring loads of logs into town, on the trip back, Eustace noticed he was bringing empty loads. So he's like, "Hey there, Sonny, how about we fill that up for supplies back home?"
uh,
And
I suppose,
uh,
yeah.
Eustace wants to be in charge of helping bring the help bring the cave up to tip top shape for us to live in, and like
Okay.
load it up with like supplies and stuff. But also like use that time like when he's waiting for him in between trips to like work in town to help raise money to pay for the supplies. So he's not just like managing the supplies. He's helping raise money in town too.
A hands-on manager.
Just doing like doing odd jobs here and there, trying to stay as close to any young ladies as possible.
Gotcha. You have now developed a reputation around town as being the old man who smiles too kindly at the younger women around the village of Last Haven. But in general, everyone knows that you are seemingly harmless, so far as I can tell.
That's right. I'm here to help.
In terms of supplies, I think based on the 8 months and how much things would generally cost, it's like a gold per week. So I think if we do the math out on this one, it's going to say like if everybody does like 40 gold off of their total, they're good in terms of like general living costs. So whatever that would be for you.
So take 40 gold away is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's partially because normally it might be a little higher, but because you're helping manage it, Eustace, sort of taking 20% off there for folks.
Nice. See, I wanted to help, but not help that much.
Mm-hmm.
And
Alucard
Alucard, how
would just
about
be helping out where he's needed, but spending his time like training or going around town looking for leads on like magic items or weapons or anything that would make him stronger.
Okay, and that is actually where I will jump in a little bit to just say that there are a number of leads that you have been able to pick up in terms of rumors around town. Let me pull something up here. There's a few different things. You know about a tower that has been spotted to the north. And in terms of a distance, let me just see how far that is from you. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. It looks to be a 6 or 7 day journey up along the shores of the Warkana Depth on the edge of the Bentarel Plains, halfway to a decrepit keep that is supposedly about a 10-day journey from town. So it's halfway between. And this tower that has been found off in the distance, nobody's actually gone there, is called the folks refer to it who this old ranger actually refers to it as Tower of the Moon because he's only seen it off in the distance at night, sort of silhouetted by the moon. But it appears to be made entirely out of an enormous tree. And so that one in particular would be probably a 6 or 7 day journey from you now, but it's called the Tower of the Moon. In regards to other things that you've heard about, there is an enormous rock that moved in a rock slide about a. Let me just double check how far this one is from you. It would be a 2-day journey to the south into the foothills of the Warkana Heights, and that would be this rock revealed a pretty large cave opening with well chiseled out stairs into it. And these would be from some folks who are actually coming from the city to Last Haven, just journeying through the wilderness on their way. The road that goes along the river, the Warkana River there, goes by this rock. So it's actually not too far out of your way to go towards that area. Nobody has ventured inside as of yet. Folks haven't been interested in doing so. The other things that you have heard. There is a known ancient destroyed keep, and this would be it's about a 10 to 12-day journey up through the Bentarel Plains or along the edge of the Warkana Depths. And the Warkana Depths is this enormous lake that you've seen before. This keep sort of sits at the edge of the two of them, on the edge of a forest to the north, and then a few rivers, and it sort of sits beneath the Alastino Range, a set of enormous mountains to the west. Nobody has been inside. There's not really a name for it beyond just the ruined keep. And then the other things that you've heard about stories of would be the enormous mangrove, and that sits on the edge of the Bentarel Plains and the swamp of Bentarel, and sort of to the north of the northern Cragteeth Mountains. That is roughly a 5J journey across the Bentarel Plains in particular. Is there anything that catches anybody's fancy?
Cave.
This would be the cave to the south.
Cave catches my fancy.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Let's do it.
Okay. I would ask for. Let's do this. Alucard, are you going to come with, or are you going to stay behind in this instance?
Yeah, I want to sub out Maroki.
Yeah.
Maybe Alucard, like while he's going around town, he hears a rumor about, like, I don't know, a name or something he recognizes from his homeland close
Well,
by. So he like goes off on his own to check that out.
so you don't want to ever play Alucard again, or do you want to keep Alucard in the wings as a potential? Because you can have a roster of characters for Last Haven in particular.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
want to like rotate through Maroki or Alucard, depending on the evening, like I don't want you to lose that option.
Maybe Alucard, like he stays behind the cave to like, as a guard to like keep an eye on things.
Sure.
And then the other boys are like, oh, maybe like we walk through town, see if we can recruit anyone special to help us clear out this cave. And they run into Maroki.
Yeah, that works. And
I have a question too, just
Yeah.
because like I'm wondering what the options are potentially for Ryan. So like, what if his character that he's not enjoying right now? What if his character went off and trained? Like, could he like respec it or something, and like maybe try a different subclass for fighter, or is he locked into what he's got now?
No, that's fine. If you really don't like it that much, we can like respec it. I actually have a. I was gonna introduce a thing for that. Funny enough.
Yeah, I was just wondering because like I'm
Yeah.
fine with Eustace, but I mean just for him, just in case he wanted to try something else in fighter if he didn't like what he was doing.
I mean, we like just leveled up, so it wasn't so much the subclass; it's just like fighter in general.
Yeah, you're a magic guy, so I get it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Dark Souls. Or is that no Elden Ring? That was the one we played, Elden Ring. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Let's do this. You are traveling to the designated area where the cave supposedly is. So you're traveling through the woods, and let's drop Bodhi and let's bring Eustace in. And as you do so, you stumble upon a lost traveler. What does this lost traveler look like, Maroki?
I'd be traveling in my just like human form, the human token I sent.
Gotcha.
Vanilla human form.
Yeah. And then I made for my female human form,
that's a
I made
good
a
one.
Bulma token too.
And so, Eustace and Otis, you do see this traveler sort of looking around in the woods, looking up and down this trail that goes through this mossy patch of forest. And based on the observations that you've made so far, you think you're no more than an hour or two away from where this boulder has supposedly come unlodged and where this cave might be.
Yeah, I have a question. Is Eustace traveling on foot, or is he being carried by Otis?
Eustace would prefer to be in a backpack of sorts.
Okay.
Whenever he's traveling with Otis.
Are we talking
Okay.
like on your backpack, or are
I
we talking
think
like
it's-
Baby
I-
Bjorn on the front?
Yeah, it's like a master
Whatever was
blaster.
more
What is
comfortable
that?
for the big man.
What was that thing from Mad Max?
I'm just imagining that, like, you've got your like legs sticking out and you're facing the front on a baby Bjorn sort of thing, and you're just like, I can cast fireball.
Yeah, because I could see like
Uh,
I could kind of be like hiding, like sleeping if you had me on his back, and then like pop up and like blink like the spells if needed if
I
shit goes down.
oh shit. Let's see. What is this? Yeah, fuck
I
that.
want to be on your back like Yoda.
Okay, yeah, that works. Is this the right picture?
Just like
Yeah.
pointing my staff, go this way.
Yeah. So that's like, 'cause that's
The
yeah.
fuck?
It's from Mad Max Thunderdome.
And I'm just like I
Oh my god.
get that, but I just like, why do you have this ready? Or you just
I
just
literally
Google
just,
it?
I literally just Googled it in
Okay.
2 seconds and yeah.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, Moroki, you see these two individuals, one riding atop the other, headed towards you. One of them's enormous. What are you, 7.5 feet tall, Otis?
7'2".
7'2". Gotcha. And the other is an older gentleman, sort of saying things and directing Otis along the path, pointing with a staff. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I guess I like slowly approach them and wave. And I'm like, "Greetings, travelers. My name is Marlek Divreni. I've been traveling these lands. I just left the city looking for a change of pace. Do you know where I might be able to find like an adventuring party or a group of stalwart companions that I might be able
Um,
to search adventure with?"
Eustace just strokes his beard, looking down on this man, giving him like the like a an unsure look, and then he just bonks Otis on the head with the staff and says, "What do you think about him, Sonny?" And points his staff
Uh,
at him.
Yeah, have any food?
I mean, just traveling rations, nothing fancy, but I'm good with a bow, so I'm an adequate hunter.
He seemed useful.
Good are you? Eustace says, and then he just like picks up a. He's gonna pick something up off the trail, like a pine
There's-
cone.
There's plenty of oddly, like, I want to say, like, trash can lid sized mushrooms, funny enough, where they grow up with a really thin stalk that's really sort of firm.
Okay. Well,
And they grow up about a foot off the ground.
I try to pick up something that's like the size of my fist or smaller,
Oh,
and
okay.
with my mage hand, and then say, "Let's see how good you are." And I'd take it and I'd like start moving it around in the air with my mage hand and see if he could shoot it out of the air.
Gotcha. So there's no pine cones on the ground. What I would say is you are able to find a it's odd. It's like the cap of an acorn. But it's about the size of your fist, like you were saying. And
Yeah.
with your mage hand, you sort of like so it acts almost as like a what are the?
Like
It's like a
like skeet shooting.
yeah, exactly. Yes.
Alright, well, I take aim and I fire an arrow at it.
Let's see the roll.
Oh, big audition, no pressure.
Oh, just a lowly nat 20. For
Whoa.
Oh,
my
shit.
character.
Ah.
No
So
biggie.
not only do you put the arrow through it, you then sort of wink and throw another arrow through the arrow that is in this sort of acorn cap as it
Without
falls.
breaking eye contact with you.
I was gonna say, doing the
not
epic
even
stare
looking
down.
or
Yeah.
shooting. I'm just staring,
Yeah.
staring down Eustace, looking right into his eyes. I'm just like, thwip, thwip.
Okay, he can come. He's
Yeah,
in. Eustace
yeah.
gives thumbs up.
Below the tip of my bow like it was a gun. That good enough for you?
Yeah, he'll do. All right.
We'll see how much damage I did to it. I did
Nice.
12 damage to it.
Yeah. And
Killed that acorn.
and as you stand there chit-chatting, you hear or you suddenly smell a bit of smoke off in the distance.
Ooh.
What's that? You guys smell that?
Smell like smoke.
As you stand there and you smell the smoke. It's coming from the south, actually, in the direction you would like to go. And as you smell the smoke, you also smell something else. Something rather putrid. Something foul,
Oof.
unclean is maybe the best way to put it. But it's mixed with the smoke. It's almost as if you don't want to say it's burning flesh, but it's not good.
Ooh, Otis would give his armpits a sniff.
Is this the same direction that we were heading?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have not yet smelled this, Marla Devreni. You've come north along the path from the city, and as you've done so, the winds have actually been going east to west. And so it's now when the winds blow in the opposite direction that you've caught this for the first time.
Wrinkle my nose and be like, ugh, something smells
That's,
foul off in that direction.
That's a foul stench indeed.
Isn't that the way we're going?
Yes.
I'm also a fair scout. Do you want me to pop ahead and see if I can see what it is?
Oh, your young eyes are much better than mine. You better take a look, yes.
So I
Okay.
put my
He-
hood up, crouch down low, and I start slinking off
When-
in the direction
when,
that smell is coming from.
When Eustace says that, he has like an inner monologue, like, "Yeah, she's smart, but I got him outnumbered. I got him figured out."
Marlik Devreni, can you please give me a survival check to see if you can find where this source of stench is coming from? You don't think it should be too far off? I don't know.
And, just Marlek is fine. Devredi is the like the surname that I picked.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I rolled an 18.
It takes you no more than about 15 minutes to find where the smoke is coming from. Do you lead the other two to this place as well?
Can I like see like what's making it or what's causing it? If there's any like creatures or
Yeah,
other-
I'll give it to you first. Before you is a clearing in which you do a quick count. Somewhere between 18 and 22 dead goblins are piled high, their corpses burned, smoldering, the remnants of it. And you see what appears to be the remains of a battle in this space. Some of their clothing and shredded armor has been stripped and tossed aside. Their belongings, for the most part, ransacked and then either left or burned on the pile. Blood spattered about this clearing and meadow. Not much else remains. If you give me another sort of check if you want, you can poke around the area. But it depends on the check that you want to do.
would I be able to do like a stealth check to be able to kind of like sneak around the dead bodies to try to investigate without being seen by anyone who might be watching?
Sure.
27.
Cool. And the stealth check actually does quite a bit for you because you have to watch your footing pretty carefully to ensure that you don't step on any sticks that'll snap underfoot, for example. You notice that there are significantly larger footprints in the area. You're unsure what type. I mean, they're humanoid, but they are bipedal humanoid, but they're not necessarily human. 4 toes, from what you see as you walk past some mud. Don't squelch through it with your stealth check. The bodies themselves don't appear to hold really anything of value at this point. They do all appear to have been, you would guess, adult goblins, and you think that you see, and this is why you couldn't tell if it was 18 or 22. You think it's about 20, but it appears that there's 2 larger creatures underneath many of the goblins that are poking out, and by the ears of one, it looks like a hobgoblin.
Okay.
Now, in terms of the footprints and the feet, none of the feet match. They all actually have 6 toes. They're all 6-toed creatures in terms of the goblins and the hobgoblins. You do not see any other types of bodies here.
Okay. So I guess once I've scouted the area, I'd go back to Eustace and Otis, fill them in on what I found. Let them know we're coming up on the remnants of a big battlefield.
How far away are we from them?
Oh, I would say you're 5 minutes away at this point, off in the woods.
Okay. Eustace says, "Okay, well, I guess it sounds like we're about to get into some shit." And he's gonna cast false life on himself.
How long does that last?
1 hour.
Okay.
God damn it, that's not that much. It's better than
That's
nothing
not bad.
though.
So same with false life. You can reroll the 1 for as like a healing spell. Same thing.
Okay.
So you can reroll that 1.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh, we like that one better.
Okay. So it's gonna be 8 false health.
Yep.
Nice.
8 temp HP. So my total is now 20, which is a lot
Pretty
better
good.
than 12.
It's like a full level.
Yeah. So I'm also going to use my 2 Sork points to give me back a spell slot.
Nice.
So I'm back up to 3 spells ready to go.
All right. Would you like to go back to the clearing, or do you want to continue down the path to the south towards where you know the boulder is, which is only about 20 minutes away at this point?
I don't know. What do you guys think? It sounds like they're whoever killed all those guys aren't there anymore, and I already looked around. They didn't have anything worth taking,
Yeah, if there's
unless you guys wanted to investigate for yourself as well.
Oh, I
Ooh.
thought you saw them. Shit.
Yeah, if there's
Oh, yeah,
nobody
let's.
actually there, then let's keep going. But make note of it that there are people that
My bad.
are.
If you
I
want
cast
to,
that.
yeah, if
Yeah,
you
I
want to
ca-
undo
I
that, you
cast
can do
that
that.
because I thought we were about to fight.
No, that's fine.
Okay, my bad.
Okay. So you'll continue on to the boulder that has moved.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe it's these three-toed things that moved the boulder.
I will place you on. Let me see. You can see an area here where a boulder has moved aside, and you can see what appears to be some steps into a space below. There is water pouring through sections of the space because it's on a hillside, and I'll give you a bit of a view of the map from like the hillside too. And you can see a boulder around this space, right? And as you approach it, you can see that a decent portion of this boulder has been shifted by the water in particular, and so you suspect that whatever boulder has moved off of the path and fell and opened up this space came from above because of the water. So some sort of erosion has pushed it away here. And as you approach this boulder, you can see that there is a hallway beyond it. It's not even really stairs. So whoever described this, it was sort of a rumor through town, relatively accurate, but a little off in this instance. I will place your tokens down in the stream so that you can begin your approach to investigate.
So this is like an enormous boulder, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty big boulder. You can squeeze by, and let me make it a little bit easier for you to see. So you can sort of squeeze by, you think, and it's like set into the hillside. This boulder, the stream, and then whatever sort of cave space is beyond it.
All right. Um, who has? So if we're going in a cave, that means we're gonna need. Does anybody have dark vision?
Me, the guy wearing sunglasses.
Okay. I don't know. I
That makes
looked it
too
up.
much
I
sense.
don't think I do. I looked it up and it doesn't say it on my
I
character sheet, and it didn't.
I do not. I have a torch though.
Okay.
Goliaths? I do not believe Goliaths have dark vision.
Yeah. And oof. Is Eustace squishy? What is his?
Yeah. Very squishy.
You can use that 8 if you want to cast False Life now. You're good to do that if you want.
Oh,
Sure.
foreshadowing.
I'll take your word for it and do the whole spiel where I get the spell back.
All right. Um.
We'll do it.
Goliaths do not have dark vision.
Yeah. Um. All right. So if we're gonna need, so we can't have Eustace on the front. So one of us has to. I guess if we have to use a torch, that means
Just carry me, and I'll
you'll
I'll
just.
hold the torch for you.
It's like a
Okay.
little backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Because Otis should be in the front.
Yeah, and I'll take up position in the rear.
Maybe our back tank, as some might say.
Lock me on him when we start exploring, Nick.
I can do that.
And then I'll jump off when we get into battle. And just like throw the torch on the ground or something.
So if Otis moves around, Eustace should technically move as well. But Eustace can move on his own.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. All right.
And I can undo it if we need to. So
With torch, being guided by the light of Eustace's torch.
This way, boy.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Okay.
Ryan, can you try claiming Maroki within the campaign? I deactivated Alucard, and I just want to make sure that Maroki's like assigned to you. Otherwise, I'm not sure I can bring it into an encounter.
See, how do I do that?
Go to the campaign page, and I think just click claim them.
Oh, I think it's good. I think you're good now.
Claimed.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. As you walk into this space, I will expand what you see. Torch in hand, you see through the darkness, and what you see is less cave than it is dirt. That dirt roof that has slowly settled over what is roughly a stone rampart, as if there is a tower here with a trap hole closed. The wooden door untouched for however long this tower has been, or this place has been here, headed downward.
Uh,
Does that thing have a lock on it?
It does not.
opens trap door recklessly without checking for traps.
Okay. And it immediately opens into what you can see as an area that shows off quite a bit of space down below. Looking with the light, you can see below into what is clearly a flooded space. This flooded space has the water from the boulder pouring down the walls here, and there's a bunch of crates, several of which sitting in the water are heavily rotted, but it looks like there is a stairway continuing downwards as well as you look over into this area.
Okay, so this door takes us over to here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's the only place to go. So
Well, time to go down.
yeah, nothing will go wrong.
As you splash down into the water, you can sort of begin to peek down and look down the stairs. It looks like the stairway heads further down than you can see and around the corner, and it's a little unclear what comes beyond that.
Hey, new guy. What's in these crates? How about you find out?
I'd poke around and start opening some of the crates and looking inside.
Okay. As you begin to poke around the crates, you find rotten food. You literally find fish bones in one. You find there's just terrible refuse and rotten food in several of them. In one of them, however, you do find a small pouch, and it has the clink of coins inside. When you count it, it is 24 gold, 15 silver.
Oh.
And in another, you find the entire pouch, or you find the entire crate is stacked to the brim, filled with daggers, and it's actually in that dry spot up there.
Daggers.
Just
Just
like normal
daggers.
daggers.
Yep, there's about 100 of them in the single crate.
100 daggers.
Yep.
They said, turn
It's like-
to the two of them and like, oh, didn't find anything except this. One of these boxes is full of daggers.
Well, if that's think of that. If that's like 5 gold each, that's 500 gold.
Are they good quality?
They're very fine quality, actually. Not necessarily master craftsmen, not necessarily magical or like bejeweled in any way, but they are solid, nicely made steel daggers.
Eustace looks at the box and says, "That's a mighty fine crate you got there. But
Hmm.
we're not going to carry that the whole way, so we leave it here and take it on the way back, maybe. It's right
Okay.
at the entrance anyway. Who cares?"
All right. Yeah. So a dagger is 1 pound.
So it's 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
well, I'll
it's
walk
500
if you take that.
Or sorry, 100 pounds.
Okay.
I'd grab a few of the daggers and just add them to my belt. Have like, like a bandolier of daggers.
Nice.
Such
Yeah.
a cool rogue.
Yeah.
Because the way that range works, so like the short bow is short range 80, long range 320. So if I'm like in this confined space, like how far away do I have to be able to take like a non-disadvantage short bow shot?
Just 5 feet. So like it would be like the difference between them and you right now is not at disadvantage.
Okay. Is that like, so what's the point of taking a short bow over a long bow?
There's proficiencies typically. So you have to be proficient with the longbow. You might not be. I'm unsure.
Okay.
And
Crossbows, longsword, rapier, short swords. Is longbow a simple weapon or a martial?
I believe it's a
No.
martial.
Yeah, you need
okay.
you would need to have it specifically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many daggers do you need for your bandolier?
That's a good question. How many daggers typically fit in a dagger bandolier?
They're
You can
actually
take as many
I'm
as
gonna
you want.
say like 5 will fit into the bandolier. If that's how
Okay,
many it's made
so-
for.
Okay.
You just
Yeah,
keep them
so-
in your bag.
Yeah.
It'll just be extra weight.
So you hold on to 5, and then Otis will just throw the other 95 in his bag. I don't know. I don't
Are you
know
gonna
if
Is
that.
that a
Well, if they're a pound each, then I can totally carry all of like. But I don't know. Then there's the thing of like, will 95 daggers actually fit in a backpack? So
It's in a crate right now, so that's the thing. Like,
I-
yeah.
I
always
would
come
say
back
it's-
with,
yeah.
with their cart and have the cart and donkey pull it.
what I would say just for space is that you can carry 95 daggers in Otis has a large enough backpack for this. The issue with this is that Eustace is currently within the large
Yeah.
enough backpack for
that's
this.
the thing on the way out.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can do that. Because I have a lot of carrying capacity. So
We can just
Yeah.
say you have it. Just we're waiting until we leave to pick it up.
gotcha.
It's more of a volume issue at this moment in
Yeah,
time.
that's
that
what
it
I'm
is
saying.
Yeah.
It's like I can carry this, but where the hell am I gonna put them? All right. So that's all the crates.
Yeah, yep.
Hmm.
That's all the crates here.
Interesting. Well, this is quite the journey. We're already in the profits here.
We just got here.
So where is? So did you say there was something like around the corner that we could like? Because I see
Stairs going.
There's stairs going down. Yeah.
Oh, so this is going down, huh?
Underwater, or is the water just like flowing down the stairs?
It's just going down there.
The water is actually flowing down the stairs, making this area a difficult terrain.
Okay.
Why you
Alright.
walk so slow, big man? Speed
Well,
up.
Shut up.
Okay. I will open up this. So as you head down the stairs, there is a space here.
It's all on one map.
Yeah. I have become very obsessed with this Patreon guy called Milby, and Milby's maps are fucking amazing so far as I can tell. So you can see that the stairs continue downward, and there is a door.
Oh,
And
sorry,
then they
before I
can.
forget, how much gold was in that pouch? You said.
How much gold was in that pouch?
I think it's like 24 maybe.
Yeah,
And then
24 and 15 silver.
Yeah.
And they go down from this space and they sort of go, pew, they continue on downwards.
Okay.
But in the middle there is a door.
Oh. We got a door.
So Otis is in the lead.
Yeah. Jiggles handle.
It is unlocked.
Opens.
What's in there?
No, let's open it. Let's take a look.
Give me a moment here.
So you open the door and roll for initiative.
Sooner or later.
You open the door and you find an odd sight.
Oh,
Well,
There
God.
is a goblin in the corner crying.
Oh.
The water continues to go down the stairs, but it has spilled out through underneath the door in this space a bit, and you can see the wet footprints over to this dry space that the goblin has sort of taken up. And as you open the door, it looks up at you, seeing the torchlight. So bright, no, and it's like speaking in gobbledygook.
Okay.
You there? What are you doing here?
Please, you common talk.
Yes.
Don't hurt, please don't hurt. And he's sort of like shielding his eyes, and he's got his hands towards you.
We won't hurt you. Eustace looks down on the man on top of a giant.
You no hurt.
Oh,
I know. You leave me be. I can go. I leave up through trapdoor.
well, wait. Before you leave, we have questions.
Oh, please don't hurt me. Okay, what's your question?
Were you part of the people we saw back there who got attacked?
Yes. Yes, they all dead. I ran. Those orcs, they mean business.
Where are the bad men? How many of them are there?
I think there was only 8, 10 orcs, probably a hunting band. They ambushed us. Many arrows everywhere.
Where'd they go?
I don't know. I just ran. I didn't see where they went.
Why you go here? It's a curious place.
I ran. It was along the path, and I saw, I don't know, a little cave, so I hid.
Okay. Can I insight check this man's?
Mm-hmm.
14.
I mean, it fits with the story that, I just blanked. Is it Marlek? That Marlek told you.
Okay.
It matches with. Funny enough, there is a smell here that is reminiscent of the same smell that hit your nostrils as you were walking through the forest when you saw the smoke. Smelled the smoke too. And so now, as you begin to sort of put it together, the smell you believe was goblinoid in general. It feels like he's being truthful. He seems scared.
Okay. Well, good luck, I guess. We're gonna go down here.
Okay. Can I go up the stairs? Is it safe? No orcs?
As far as we know, right,
Well,
boys?
we didn't see any on our way down.
And he's like, okay. And he like skirts by you all and disappears up the stairs.
Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah. Have we
Nice enough, young fellow.
have we in any of the other episodes ran into orcs? Because I remember there was one where we were like in the woods and then we like hid or something, and then there was like
Yeah,
Trying to think if there's like a recurring theme to this place.
There is. Yeah, what I would say is there's a slight recurring theme to seeing orcs from afar or hearing about orcs now, with each instance showing larger bands of orcs
Hmm.
each time.
Well, these orcs seem like bad news.
Yes, and there's more of them.
Hmm.
I've dealt with orcs before. They can they can certainly be difficult to deal with
Hmm.
if they don't like you.
Well, everyone like Otis. All right. So there's a door here.
Is it unlocked?
You do not see a key lock or a keyhole on it. You believe it's unlocked.
All right.
It opens outward, swings outward,
Okay.
and as you
Yeah, we're opening.
open it,
Yep.
it is completely jammed. You feel as if there's
Jammed.
a significant amount of force on the other side of it.
Huh. A significant amount of force, huh?
Mhm.
Do we think Otis can produce an even more significant amount of force?
Let's try.
Eustace gets off your back and says, "All right, give
Yeah.
it your best."
All right. So my push is up to 1,200 pounds.
Okay. As you push, also give me a strength check.
Straight strength.
Yep.
All right. Ooh, 24.
Oh my!
That's pretty damn good. You do enough to push and push and push, and then you sort of put your shoulder into it, and the wood begins to crack. I actually need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh my.
And
Snap.
Eustace, also please give me a dexterity saving
Danger.
throw. Or sorry, you stepped back. You're all good.
You're gonna Kool-Aid man
Wait,
through this door.
do I still have? Does this guy have danger sense like my other guy?
He probably does. I would
That
assume.
would be in class.
You do.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay, so I can sense the danger, which means I roll this at advantage.
Okay. And
Please
I have
don't die. 22.
Okay, so you're only going to take half damage here. What I would say is that as you put your shoulder into it and you hear the wood crack, you begin to hear rocks shift beyond the door. And through the cracking of the wood, stones begin to fall, and they are going to do a little bit of damage to you.
Like actual little bit, or like
7
know.
points of damage, and then so halved will be 4.
But I'm not raging, so I think it's wait.
You saved.
Oh, I saved, right? Okay, yeah. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take 4. Cool.
But that space is now filled with rocks as well as you sort of like pull yourself out of some rubble here.
Yeah. Otis
I
covered
don't
in
think
rock.
we're going that way.
Yeah, Otis is covered in rock dust now, and he is like, yeah, that's a bust. Dead end, fellas. Dead end.
Okay, we go down.
Yep. Yeah, we
Okay.
do.
As you head down the stairs,
Further
I
into the
will
depths.
reveal more of this. Thank you for the map, Milby. So you begin to go down the stairs here, and it actually reveals quite a bit of a room as you descend into this space. There are 3 doors, of which you can choose through to go. Or sorry, there are 3 doors, and there are going to be stairs as well in
So we
this
get to like
space.
right here.
Yep.
Okay.
And then there's some stairs down here.
All right.
And then there's a door just to your right that you can sort of see here. Make that door a little more clear. And you can see water is continuing to seep under that door down the stairs, and then further down the stairs to your south as well.
Which door should we check out first?
So do we perhaps sense that the rocks may have been coming from like the store?
You have no idea.
Yeah, I think we won't know until we actually like. So based on my last experience with that door, do I get like, am I getting the same force that I was for the other door?
So you go to try to open it.
Yeah, like. But if I feel
You
that,
do
if I,
not.
yeah, if I feel like it's
You just yeah, it's just a door actually that feels like it will open without issue.
okay, okay, let's check it out.
Okay. As you open the door, and I will show off quite a bit of space. It's lined with bookshelves. Everyone's favorite bookshelf lined room. And there is quite a bit of destroyed furniture in this space.
Okay, does it look ransacked or is it just
It doesn't necessarily look ransacked, it just looks destroyed.
hmm,
Ooh,
there's,
I wonder if there's any good books in here.
there's books?
Eustace takes a look.
You like books, Eustace?
He's looking for good
Uh,
books / also looking for perhaps a secret doorway of sorts, like a way to open a secret doorway.
Sure. Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I would like to find a secret doorway, please.
How's a 12?
Not-
Yeah, I don't think you're able to find anything of use actually. Most of the books seem as if they have been like ripped apart for the most part. You do find one that tells it's titled, and it's in an archaic form of common. It's titled "The Tragedy of the Commons: The Story of the Gorton Commons and the Fall of Our Beautiful Society," is what it's titled.
While Eustace is investigating, if Alucard was staying behind to like just watch the cave, he would have like, and knowing that these guys were going off on an adventure, he would have lent Eustace the wand of magic detection in case he needed it. Because that's not attunement, right? So that's like easy to share.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not an issue whatsoever.
The ring of warmth he would have kept for himself.
So what do you say there, Eustace?
Hmm?
Are we good in this room, or are you gonna try to detect magic or
Yeah, I'm
something?
good.
All right.
Now,
I'm
were you
good.
were you listening for that? You have the wand of magic detection for this little adventure.
Yeah, I heard.
All right.
I'll remember.
So we got two more doors here. Let's go.
Actually, yeah, definitely let Otis take the lead.
Go this one.
I can get one shot way too easily.
Okay. Give me a moment here.
I have half the HP right now as the sorcerer.
Oh yeah, because you're level 1.
You have 6?
Damn.
I have well, you have 20 with your temp HP, and I have my total is
Oh.
10.
Yeah, I normally
Okay,
have
and you
12.
open this one. I will reveal the room, and before you go in, however,
Oh.
you are going to swiftly spot the thing that you believe is creating all the mayhem in here. It is an odd-looking creature,
Oh,
Oh.
and
no.
I'll just give you a description here.
No.
It appears to have cartilage rather than a bony skeleton. The flexible creature sees you and, with too many teeth on not just its maw, but its hands and feet. And you can see that it is able to cling to the sides of the walls with these. It lurks in the darkness, but sees you with the torchlight as you open the door and is ready for battle.
Does it? So it
Uh,
sees me?
oh, yeah.
Um,
And
y-
I'm actually going
uh,
to have you guys roll initiative here in just a moment.
yeah. Otis would be like, "Hello, I'm Otis." Wait, I don't roll that. Okay, so initiative.
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Boom. Okay.
So 13, 14. Let me make sure I have this right. And then, okay. And sadly, the first creature the creature is going to go first, and it will close the space between you and itself, Otis,
Hmm.
and it will use. mm, I guess it will use its multi attack, and it will use its tentacles to lash out at you.
It's not nice.
17 and 23. Dang. Um,
23 hits.
and it latches onto you with these tentacles and does 6 damage.
Okay.
It is also grappled onto you,
It's not
and
very
you
nice.
are restrained. So I will put that token upon you.
Otis tried to be nice to it.
I need to make a roll here. Let's see. Oh, you can't see my rolls, can you? Sorry, let me fix it. Sorry. I will make a roll.
So it's getting
Okay.
sucked. Oh, it's getting choked.
And it is Maroki's turn.
All right. So let's see. Is Otis like big enough that I can kneel and like shoot an arrow through his legs?
Yes, I will say that it might come. It's causing him to have cover. In particular, cover causes. Where's cover? There it is. He's got half cover, which gives it a +2 bonus to its AC and Dexterity saving throws at the moment.
Okay. I guess I. So with two weapon fighting, if I'm using like say I like put the bow away, took out 2 daggers.
Yep.
I'd like throw 1 dagger with the action, then bonus action would I be able to throw it as well, or does it have to be like a melee attack?
I think that's a really good question.
Do you have an
Oh, if
ability
either
for?
weapon has the thrown property, you can throw the weapon instead of making a melee attack with it.
There you go.
I could have just read the rules.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that instead of taking a shot with the bow.
Okay.
So I'll put the bow, I'll like sling it across my shoulder, take 2 daggers out of my bandolier, throw one of them
Okay.
with a 17 to hit.
That is a hit. Oh, sorry. That is just a miss
Oh,
because of the half cover that it has.
all right. Well, here comes the other one. I miss with both of them.
And because you're sort of like shooting, it's sort of like jumped up and latched onto Otis, and you can see where its head and arms are on him, holding on to him, restraining him. And as it does this, you throw your daggers, and you're trying not to hit Otis, and you're trying to like make sure you don't hit the torch that Otis is holding because it's in semi-darkness right now. It's a difficult thing to do, and your daggers clink 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 against the stone, down and off the stone ceiling in this space. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Retreat into this room and like look around the corner at him. Go get him, Eustace. You got this, Otis.
Eustace, what would you like to do?
He's gonna round the corner and see this thing wrapped around Otis and say, "What the hell is that thing?" and try to shoot it with a firebolt.
Okay.
16, no good.
Just because of the half cover it has at the moment, it's a miss.
I'm gonna use my my Tides of Chaos. So it's gonna 1 trigger wild magic, and
Oh.
2 it's gonna give me advantage on this roll. So I gotta roll again.
Yeah, let's see the wild magic too. Everybody's fingers
All right.
crossed that you don't cast a fireball.
I'm missing the roll.
Okay.
That's evident here, but let's see what happens with the wild magic.
Eustace casts Fireball and kills all of us.
All right, let's see what does 5 do.
Oh, I think you're supposed to do D100.
Oh, D100. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pulling up the wild magic table.
Trying to see where I find it on my character. Right here. Here it is. Roll 39.
Oh, looks like
You
that's one
regain
of the good
2d10 hit points. Well, come on.
ones.
Useless.
Funny enough, I think you were very close to the fireball. Oh no,
Like
it's a
half-
7.
Okay.
7 and 8 is a fireball.
Okay.
You do. It's funny. There is like this suddenly like glowing blue sort of healing potion aura around Eustace, and he looks a little refreshed. If not, his wrinkles are a little removed. Not younger per se, just extra effervescent, and it has no effect on you.
Eustace looks around, looks confused, says, "Sorry, I tried," and then goes back to behind cover.
Otis, what would you like to do?
Well, Otis is pissed because this guy is not nice to him. So bonus action, rage. And so I want to. Okay, so he's got me restrained. So do I have to use my action to try to get unrestrained?
He does have you restrained, and for this guy, it says Choker can't use this until attacks another target. 2 tentacles. Yeah, you have to escape it.
Okay. Would an option be just to go forward and try to pancake him against the wall, or
You
like
could try to, you could do that.
yeah. Okay. So maybe like an athletics check or something.
Yeah, go ahead and do that,
All right.
and it'll be bludgeoning damage if this comes off successfully.
Rolled poorly.
Um,
Yeah. It's got an 11.
in this instance, you attempted to do so. If you want to move, you can move, I believe.
Yeah.
Unless his restraint say something against that.
Restrained conditions. Restrained. Oh, it says my
Oh, yeah,
speed
your speed
becomes
becomes 0.
0. So I guess I can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I will say is with the 11, you're not able to escape the restraint at this moment in time.
Okay. But I'm raging.
Ah. So then would that be an advantage?
I did roll at advantage. Yeah, I got a 3 and a 4.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I can do.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this creature will
Continue kicking our asses.
It will make 2 tentacle attacks at you with advantage. The first one's a 19. And the second one is a 21.
2 hits.
Jesus,
Oh no.
we're getting beat up.
Is this how I kill Otis? For 13 points. Uh-oh.
Otis will use his reaction. I haven't used this before, I don't think. So I have a reaction called Stone's Endurance, and it says as a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 4.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, you should do that.
I'll do that.
Are you raging? Do you get are you already resistant to this damage?
12. I am. But I feel like I should still do it anyway.
He rolled well. The thing rolled well, right? So this is a good time to use it.
Yeah. So 1d12. And roll 12. So how much damage did I take?
So you took 13. Let me just check one thing.
So it
If
sounds like you
if
take
it's for like
0
one
damage.
attack or if it's for like
Yeah, that's the one thing I was like wondering about.
the
It
wording.
doesn't say. It just
Yeah.
says when you take damage. What is that?
VGK and his girlfriend just got home from the bar.
Whose turn is it? Let me
Otis
double
just
check.
failed his thing and then got attacked, taking no
Mr.
damage
Move.
despite taking damage.
Taking
Gotcha.
like negative damage. It's
So-
actually you reduced it by so much it should have healed you.
But I think that's the first time I've used that. But yeah, so whoever goes after this sucker guy.
Oh, everybody has above a 10 for their passive perception, right?
Barely, but
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So as
Oh my god.
you
Oh no.
notice
Yeah, I have
that
a
there's this
13.
one on you, you see on the ceiling that there's another to your left, Otis.
Okay.
Okay.
That one is trying to hide, and it's like creeping back up into the shadows of the ceiling, but it finally notices that you saw it, but it's not going to do anything else this turn.
Okay. It's very kind of him. Yeah.
His action was to hide. He failed. That's all.
Nice. Do you guys have healing? Because this could get bad.
No, none of us heal.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well,
But
Maroki.
wouldn't you guys have like bought healing potions like what in your downtime?
Eustace has one on him.
I feel like I can't retroactively just be like, now that I see I'm fucked, I would like
Well,
to.
I already had one on me.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Things get too hairy. I'm just gonna shape
I-
change into one of these
I
guys.
think
and be
they've
like,
just
"I was
been
one of you all
rolling.
along."
Yeah, that last attack that one had just rolled really well. Because my AC is a 19, so.
I mean,
Yeah,
if these guys
Dan
get
has
one
been
hit
rolling
on me,
pretty fire tonight,
I'm
so
dead.
So I think it's
Okay.
Shapeshifter's turn.
Yes, it's Maroki's turn.
Or Murlocky or whatever my alias. Marlek.
Oh, Marlek, thank you.
Let's see. So if is it like wrapped around Otis?
Yeah, and because he's in the doorway, so you can only see like its head, a bunch of its arm, and some of its legs, because it's like fully like wrapping around him, just like biting into him, attacking him. So you can really only see like half of it.
Okay.
I'll give you its AC. It's got an 18 AC right now. Normally it only has a 16, but because
Like-
Otis is like stuck in the doorway with this creature, it's got some cover.
But is it like visible enough that I can like run up and stab it?
Definitely.
Would it still have cover when I'm doing that?
I'm gonna say it would not in that
Okay.
instance.
Then
Yeah, I don't think cover is a melee thing.
do I want? Yeah. So all right. So I'll pull out my rapier and I'll run up and I'll try to stab it in the face. Nat 20. Oh shit. Let's go.
Wow. All right, go ahead and do your damage. You might level up in one fell swoop.
So 17 normal damage, and then do I double my sneak attack die too?
Oh, you do. Is
You
it already
do.
is it already doubled or do you have to
I have to double it myself.
All right.
no, it should do it for you.
Crit damage roll. 3. So
Okay.
20 damage total.
How would you like to do this?
So as it's like wrapped around Otis, I'm like I'm holding my rapier out, trying to like get a good view on him, and then I see his like as it's like kind of undulating around him, its like head comes into view, and I just real quick just say and I just stab it through the mouth, and the rapier like pokes out the back of its head.
Give me a concentration check as you do this.
Uh-oh. Or a saving throw or a check.
Concentration check. Good enough in this one instance. Nothing exceptional occurs. Otis, you notice that Marlek runs up, rapier in hand, and jumps up and does this move into this creature and kills it as it falls dead to the floor in front of you.
Nice.
I would say that everybody gets 200 divided by 3. 67 XP for that, which I think is going to be pretty close to leveling you up, Marlek, which is why I'm doing that. And you are no longer restrained, Otis.
We're still in initiative, right?
We are, yeah.
Nice.
How much XP?
67.
Yeah.
And is that your
Oh,
full
that's-
turn?
Yeah, I'm like a quarter of the way to level 2 now.
Nice.
And I'm gonna run back and hide.
So now since that one's off of him, when it fell off of him, Otis would have told. It's been like, there's another one in here.
Gotcha.
So
Eustace would say,
yeah.
Eustace would say, "Get out of the doorway."
Well, it's your
I
move,
know you
Eustace.
can't move until it's your turn. I know. I
And
understand.
Roki or Marlek would yell, "No, stay in the doorway. Don't let him out to us."
I'm gonna try to shoot past you again. I believe. Let me just double check. I don't have it.
I feel like, I mean, I
What?
could probably duck or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough. Yeah, you're not providing cover in the same way at this moment
Okay.
because
Okay.
of the position of the other creature.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my fire bolts. Yeah, firebolt. God damn it. Yeah, just miss.
So sunglasses used to having trouble seeing in the dark, even though he's got dark vision. It's a little too much darkness on his eyes at the moment in time, and as he shoots his firebolt, it sort of strikes the ceiling, and the creature, in its boneless, sort of cartilaginous nature, sort of at you as it sees the fire zip by. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Eustace?
I ran back to my spot behind the wall.
Otis, your blood covers your neck and your shoulder, but it is your turn.
Yeah. So do you guys want me to back up so we can fight it out where you guys are, or do you want me to go in the room? Or would your preferred
Can you,
method of?
can you hit it from where you're standing now? Like
I'm
swing
not
at it
gonna
and then
stay in the
back up?
door. I mean, I'm not gonna stay in the doorway. I'm either going in or, I mean, I can go in, just go in and like, then you guys
If
can just
anything,
like
you could
pop
like
in
hang
the
around
room.
the corner and like hold your action until it like pops through the doorway and bash it. Bait it towards us.
All right, like right here.
Sure, yeah.
All right. I will stand there and hold my action. If it comes through the door, I'm gonna bop it.
Okay. Let's see. The creature. So the door opened inward into that room. The creature will close the door.
Classic. It's got a brain. Okay. You're up, fellas.
Maroki, what would you like to do?
Definitely not go into that room. So I guess I would take my short bow back out and like get into a crouching position, draw it, and hold my action to take a shot at it as soon as it came into view.
Okay. And Eustace, what would you like to do?
I will do the. I'll use my poke my head around this corner here. Use my mage hand to jiggle the door open and try to push it open.
This one over here, okay. And you do so. The door opens. it sort of like swings back open, and you can see the water underneath the door frame spilling into that room a little bit. You don't see the creature, both because of like it's just not there. It's pretty dark as well in that room. Otis's torchlight isn't shining in there.
That's pretty much all I
Is
can
that it?
do.
So it's back to Otis.
Yeah, Otis, what would you like to do?
Let me just take a look at the movement situation here. I don't have my axle movement, so I gotta be a little more. All right, gonna back up. Gonna get in a 3-point stance, and then I'm just just barreling through the door.
Okay, and as you do so, let me bring you up to the top layer.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll just
3 points.
Yeah.
and go ahead and give me. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is a 13.
Oh, it did not hide very well. You can see that the creature is actually hiding on the other side of the room at this point in time.
Okay. So I needed. Fuck. So I started here. So was that really 10 feet or 5? Is that
Nah, it's like 5 feet.
okay? So 5, and then to get there is 15. So I can still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up to him on this side, and minus square. Well, red's
Yeah,
fine.
you're good enough.
Um.
That is difficult terrain. It's rubble there.
Yeah. Do I want to recklessly attack him though, and then he'll get advantage on me? I don't think so. I don't think that's the move.
Giving these guys advantage is scary right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna do a regular attack because I don't want to give him advantage. But we're gonna hope this work. Warhammer attack. 21
That is a hit.
Shit.
for 11
Ooh.
plus 2, so 13. I think. Wait, where's my rage? 2 plus 2. I think my rage is plus 2. So
Yeah, that's right.
13 for my one and only attack.
How would you like to do this?
Skull cave in with
Gotcha.
Warhammer.
And it takes a moment. You actually feint on it because it's got that sort of like boneless movement to it. But as you feint on it, you sort of feint with the butt of the hammer, and like the bottom of the hammer instead of the actual hammer head. And then you are able to swing the hammerhead into it, crushing the head against the wall, causing viscera to splat everywhere and the body to fall lifelessly to the floor.
Nice. Headshot. And then are we still
No.
okay?
That'll be another 67 XP as well.
Another
Good job,
67
Otis.
inch. All right. So 67 plus 67 is
Almost halfway
134.
there.
134.
I'm at 2 1/3.
Nice. All right. Looks like there's an opening here.
Yeah, and that space in particular is actually rubble that has spilled through the stone wall of this tower that seems to be headed downwards through the earth. And the rubble and the dirt is sort of like stopped spilling in, but it's caused difficult terrain in that space, and there's like rock strewn around the room. You're unsure what this room was used for in particular. A lot of the furniture seems pretty poorly kept at this point, pretty heavily destroyed. These creatures probably slipped through the gaps in the rubble. You can see that there's roughly like about 5-inch to a foot wide gaps amidst the rubble and rocks from beyond, but that this room doesn't really seem to hold anything of interest otherwise.
What did their feet look like? Do they match the footprints that I found at the battle?
No, their feet are like their hands in that they're covered in sort of like teeth not teeth, but sort of like Velcro-y sort of teeth-like objects that would allow them to walk on walls and ceiling, and then grip onto things with great strength.
Okay. Oh, and also I would have collected my the 2 daggers I threw.
Gotcha.
Well, all right. So this is where they
Shall we
came
continue
from.
down?
Yes. Did we
There's a
check?
couple ways we can go.
Did we check all the doors that were around here?
No,
You did not.
All right.
And I saw this door
there's
over
still
here.
this one.
All right. Does this
Okay.
door open?
It does. And
Mm.
as you swing it inwards, it brings you into another. This one appears to be probably like an office. Single chair, single desk that's been tossed asunder. Bookshelves, water has spilled through into many of the books, causing them to rot quite heavily. There are a few pieces of paper over by the desk, and they seem, okay, but nothing in
So
particular stands out.
the way I see water flowing down here,
Hmm.
does the water in here look like it flows anywhere, or does it look stagnant?
It looks stagnant, or just in the sort of way as like the water is like flowing from the highest point down to the lowest point, right? And it'll spill out into the other areas until it sort of stops. But it's definitely like flowing down the stairs, so far as you can tell.
It's looking for them secret rooms.
But have a look in here.
Yeah.
The
all right.
water's not flowing down, but it's dry over here. Maybe there's something here. So
Maybe.
Eustace wants to look again, see what secrets
Yeah.
he may find.
Yeah, go ahead. Make an investigation check. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in particular about the desk beyond the fact that there is a locked drawer to it. The papers, as you sort of look over them, seem to be leaflets for the Gorton Commonwealth. Join our fantastic troops on the front lines. Hold back the chasm and what it holds beneath. There are the bookshelves are just these sort of circular bookshelves that are fitted into the circular stone wall. You suspect, Eustace, and you've never seen this before. You've heard descriptions of it, that it's been magically fitted, the wood to the wall in this way, and that it supposedly was done in the Gorton Commons in centuries beforehand.
So was there a lockbox I couldn't get open, or was open?
There's a locked drawer in the desk that you cannot get open, and the drawer is sort of like turned on its side, so you could turn the the desk is on its side, so you could turn the desk back on to its legs and then try to pick lock it or something, but you don't see a key anywhere.
Marlon
Hey,
like
boys.
cracks his fingers. It was like, what,
Yeah.
you got something locked over there, old man?
I can't seem to get this open. Can one of you young capable men help me out?
Marlek steps forward and takes out his lock picking tools. And with
Okay.
that sleight of hand.
Yeah.
19.
All right. Yeah, it takes you a moment, but you hear a better than McNally himself. You slip into the drawer and you open the lock. Within are a few items. There's a vial of ink that appears to be, it's odd. It seems perfect, as if it's never been touched, and yet the cork has clearly been taken off of it and put back on a number of times. So it's entirely full. There is an immaculate golden and silver pen next to it. And then there is quite a bit of paper, a fine paper, as well as a bit of wax, unmelted wax, and then a stamp as well. And the stamp seems to be made out of, I don't know, it's sort of chromatic and silverish in color.
Marlek like kind of like holds up the items, be like, these are pretty nifty.
Yes, I'll hold on to them.
Marlek would want to keep the stamp though. Be like, I think this I could find some uses for this.
Oh no, it's part of a set. I must have it.
You could have the ink and the pen, but I bet I can use this to forge something.
You forge many things with this. Eustace smiles. Together.
Marlek tosses the ink and the pen over to Eustace and slips the stamp into his pouch. I guess with the wax. Should we take the papers too? They seem like they're pretty nice paper.
Yes, wonderful paper.
We
Okay.
take the nice paper as well.
Okay. And just for now, just put inkwell, pen, paper, stamp, and wax, and depending on where that goes.
Let's put it all in your inventory, I guess.
I'll just put desk contents. And then so stamp, wax, paper, pen, inkwell.
And the
Definitely
pen was gold and silver inlay,
Hmm.
and the stamp was a sort of silver but more chromatic color, so potentially platinum.
Very fancy sounding. How you doing HP wise, Mr. Otis?
I'm at 28 out of 38. So don't need a short rest. I know you got your temp HP. Does your temp HP last? You said it lasts for an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Sure does.
I think I can do
You
another.
guys have only been in here for like 15 minutes too.
Yeah, I think I can do another fight.
All right. Let's keep going then.
Okay.
The
I
damn
just got to
thing.
get good initiative so I can rage before they attack me. Yeah. So we're going down, right?
Mhm.
Sure.
We're going down. Walks down steps.
Okay. And as you head down the stairs, I will reveal more of this.
So yeah, that floor had 3 rooms. And one of them was an encounter. So let's see if that. Oh.
Can you see that as I'm like opening it?
Now we can see it. Yep.
Okay, cool.
So we came from this way.
Yep. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
exactly right. And is it Otis, Eustace, Marlek in that order?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Get y'all in there.
You're the squishiest guy at the back.
Before you, the stairs lead to a hallway where at this point the water is about ankle deep. It's not just around the soles of your shoes. It is getting your feet quite wet. And there is a door to your right immediately. The hallway continues, and you can see just around the corner, Otis, that there is another door right here as well.
All right. Let's start with the door that I'm at. I'll do a. I want to listen to see if there's anything on their side.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Don't want to just open it recklessly.
Might have to. Got an 11.
That's pretty good. You don't hear anything in particular coming from the other side of the room. It sounds like maybe the lapping of water that you've displaced, sliding under the door and hitting the stone walls beyond, but particular, nothing.
All right. Let's open it.
Okay. And as you open it, it opens into what appears to be sort of a dressing room. 2 drawers. Actually, is there a better way for me to do this? Give me a moment. There we go. Yeah, so 2 chests of drawers, a table, and 2 overturned chairs. At the table, you do see 2 burned out 2 candles that are unlit. A deck of cards, looks like 3 Dragon Ante, and the remnants of a meal heavily spoiled. And in fact, it's like rotted into the wood of the table. So it's been
Ugh.
a long time.
Damn. All right. I guess we'll check the drawers. Rummage.
Yeah.
Bit of rummaging.
And as you rummage through the drawers and into this room, you see a lot of like really moldy and mildewy old clothing. Nothing really of value. Odd. The one thing is that it's an odd fashion.
All right.
Eustace, walking around this area, you see water pouring down the stairway, going down the stairs. There is another door, and then there's the door to your left and the north in particular.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I didn't like hear anything over here.
Yeah, if you want to make a perception check, you can. Again, the water lapping against the stone and cascading down the stone stairs. No, it's pretty quiet.
Anything over that way, old man?
Yeah, nothing in the hallway. There's a couple of doors. How's he making out in there?
This room's clear. There's another door here, right?
Yep,
Or
there
yeah,
is. There's a door to the
a
north
door
there.
leading to a door. Sounds suspicious, but we'll open it anyway.
Okay, give me a moment here. There is a creature in here,
Oh.
Oh.
and
Oh.
it is a specter. As you open the door, you see a room with 2 beds, bit disheveled, overturned items, furniture. The bed's unmade and unkempt, but there is a specter that immediately screeches, and it will begin to move for you. Let me just toss it in there.
Okay.
Specter. Sorry, I thought I had one already.
So it's just like a ghost, right?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I do have one. I was gonna say, I know I have. Oh, it's not
Yeah,
that
we've
big.
we've fought these before.
It's just
Yeah.
bad guys all over the place.
And it's actually going to be back here in that square. Go ahead. Is the thing up? No, not yet. Go ahead and roll initiative.
God damn it.
Okay. Maroki, you do get to go first. Or Marlek, I should say.
So I guess I'm gonna like stand next to Otis so I can look in, see the thing, and then draw my bow, ready my action to fire at it once Otis engages it.
I'm going to say you can't end your turn in Otis's space. He's too big. The area is too small. And where did you start from?
Right here.
Okay. Your best option, and this is kind of an odd one, if you want to be able to do that, would be to climb up onto the dresser, sort of squat on it, and look over Otis's head, because the doorway is it's like a normal doorway in that. Let me see. How tall is a normal doorway? 6.5 feet tall, maybe 7 feet tall. So Otis is going to have to duck through it. So if you were to sit up on like a dresser, you might have like a foot or two of line of sight over him.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds way cooler.
than just peeking around the corner. So I'll do that.
All right. So we'll put you up here. And do you want to take a shot at it or not?
Because I want to be able to trigger my sneak attack. Would I be able to like hold my action and then fire once like Otis engages it? Or once
Does
it
your
gets
sneak
within-
attack not activate if you go before the creature? If it hasn't gone?
No. I need to
Okay.
either have advantage or an enemy of the target has to be within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Sure,
So
you
either
can hold your action.
Yeah, so either once Otis. So as soon as it's within 5 feet of Otis, whether it approaches Otis or Otis approaches it.
Okay. Good enough. Go ahead. I actually think it's the Spectre's turn. Okay. The Spectre will move 5, 10 through the bed, 15
Whoa.
through the wall.
Oh, it looks like it's within 5 feet of Otis now, though.
Yes, you can shoot it if you'd like.
23.
That's a hit.
So 6 piercing damage, 5 sneak attacks, so 11 total.
Okay. And your arrow hits it. It does seem to pull through the ectoplasm in an odd fashion, not causing as much damage as you would normally expect.
Okay.
And as it does that, it will phase through the wall here and attack
Eustace, look out!
Eustace. Does a 13 hit?
Yep.
Damn.
It will touch you for 16 necrotic damage.
Woo.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit. That's more than
Okay.
I thought I was going to do. And you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Are you dead?
I got a 20 on the con save.
Oh, and you have the temp HP.
Yeah, the temp
Yeah, it's all
HP is saving his
gone.
ass right here.
Yeah.
The con save is successful. Saving throw. So your hit point maximum is not changed. You are all good. But you feel the necrotic damage draining off of your life, and in particular, it first like pulls those false life hit points right out of you, and takes away some sort of shield, magical shield that you had, and then begins to drain into your life. But it doesn't have as much breath to be able to do so, and you think that you just save yourself with your false life. That said, it will end its turn right there, and it's partially sticking out of the wall. And so as it does so, it is going to take 4 points of damage, because it's inside of an object right now.
Nice.
Go ahead, Otis.
Otis sees this thing just flying through walls, and is like, what? And then it attacks Eustace, and is like, huh? And then he goes, can I attack it from here, or is it like inside the wall? Like, is it
It's
clipping?
partially inside, so yeah, it's clipping. You can attack it.
Alright. Yeah. So, what did anybody hit it? Oh, you got a 23. So that, I'm gonna reckless. I'm gonna be pretty reckless with this one. And we're gonna. Oh wait, bonus action rage. Do I want to? Do I need to rage? Ooh, yeah. We're raging.
Okay.
And then we're being. Oh, but is it? Do I have advantage automatically because it's like it's for sandwiching? Is it sandwich maneuver?
Yeah, you do have advantage. Yep.
Okay, so I don't have to be reckless. Fantastic. Warhammer with a 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
For Did I roll the right thing? Yeah. 15, 13 plus 2 is 15 damage.
Damn.
Okay. How would you like to do this?
I mean, it's like a ghost thing, right? So
Yep.
I see it's like fingers are clipping through the wall, and I hit those. I attack those because that's the part I
Okay.
see. I can see
And
them.
as you do so, actually 13, 15. Let me double check something.
Yeah.
I don't think that was actually everything. That might have been my bad.
Yeah. I only said because I used because I used a rage, so I was like,
It is not dead.
okay.
It has 4 HP left, so it's heavily bloodied. And is there anything else you would like to do this turn?
No. Ending my turn
Okay.
here.
Okay. Sorry, I lost a few things. Give me a moment here while I reset this. 717. I hit the back button and it just hosed my initiative count for some reason. It's all good. I got it now.
Okay.
So it looks like it is Eustace's turn. What would you like to do?
Eustace, defend yourself, Eustace.
Yeah. I'm gonna stab it with my +1 dagger.
Oh,
15,
that's a hit.
7 damage.
Holy shit. Yeah. How did you? Do you have a +3 to your dex?
He's just spawning in items.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So the dagger is fully effective, which is the first thing you notice. And as you notice that it like cuts through the ectoplasm like butter, you stab it in much further and begin to carve into this specter. And as you do so, the ectoplasm gets thrown all about the chamber. How would you like to describe your kill?
You see Eustace just like with a fury of stabs. Just like leap at it and just like stab at the air like a million times before just like the thing just like explodes and he's just like covered with the guts.
Gotcha. And the creature is now dead. You don't see any other enemies within sight at this point in time.
All right.
Oh, that was a close one, boys.
Yeah,
He's just like cleaning himself off.
You look kind of fucked up.
Yes.
Well, there's these beds here. Maybe we
Should we take a knee?
yeah.
Do you guys want to take a short rest? Is that the idea?
Short rest. Yep.
Okay.
Short rest. It's been so long.
I got all my HP back.
Oh, nice.
It's good enough.
And I have wisely avoided damage this whole time, so I'm still good.
I'm back up to full, which is 12.
Did you say full at 12?
Yep. Yep.
Level 2.
All right.
That's what it's like being a caster, my friend.
All right.
But also, it looks like you dumped Khan instead of something else. Like, what are you gonna do with +3 to wisdom? That's just for like skills.
I don't know.
Whatever he wants.
Multi-class, be a sorcerer, cleric.
Okay, so you take a breather in this room with the beds, keeping watch. The trickle and sound of water moving down the stairs is all you hear within this sunken tower. What would you like to do next?
Well, we're gonna keep on investigating. Find out. We're gonna try to find the boss of this tower.
Okay.
So
And would you like to open that?
how much experience was that thing worth?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, level up. You get a level up. That was 67 experience.
Oh, I'm still a bit away from the level up.
Oh, are you? I thought it
Yeah,
was.
it's 300 to go level 1 to level 2.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm at 201 out of 300. I mean, unless the DM decides that Maroki should level up after that fight.
Get out of here. Absolutely not. We're
Worth a
doing
shot.
this by the book.
All right. Should we just keep going down, or should we look in these other rooms?
Yeah, let's check these other rooms out.
All right.
I got your back, Otis.
All right. Otis opens the door that he's standing next to.
Okay. And as you open this door, you see a room. It's similar to the other one in that it's a bedroom. There is a dresser, as well as a chest. There's a desk and a dresser that's been knocked over. There's a comfortable chair, a nightstand, and a table, or a nightstand next to a bed, and a open private lavatory. So that's the room on the left there.
Yeah, let's rifle through these drawers.
Okay. And as you do so, can I just get a perception check? What's everyone's passive perception?
11.
11,
I missed Sir
13.
Venom's 21.
13. Okay. So you're rifling through the drawers. You do actually find a pretty hefty coin bag in the drawers.
Ooh.
And as you rifle through it, Marlek, you look into this coin pouch. You think that there's over 100 gold here.
Well, no, nothing in these drawers, boys.
Can you make a deception check, please?
Ooh, that's only an 11.
Yeah, so both Eustace and Otis, you notice that he's being a little odd about saying that there's
Ooh.
nothing in those drawers, and you see him pocketing something.
Yeah, this is
You
not
sure about
a,
that,
this
boy?
is not a good look, new guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, besides the pouch of gold, there was nothing in these
Okay.
drawers.
Oh, really? Is that funny?
I mean, I got away with it the first time. That was out of character. Me saying that.
Oh, I didn't even know. That
Yeah,
was a thing the
exactly.
first
I
time.
pocketed the first pouch of gold I found, and no one said anything.
All right.
You guys weren't paying attention. So,
Definitely not paying attention.
how much gold was in this pouch we found?
Do you want to stand there and count it?
Sure.
It's going to be
In full
100.
view of Otis and Eustace.
Okay. It's 115 gold, 47 silver.
Ooh, quite the haul there, boy.
So we'll let's split that up into 3.
Okay. So how much am
We
I
just make
getting?
it like whatever 35. What's 35 times 3? Like 105 gold instead of whatever the other number was, just to make it the math easy.
115 gold divided by 3. I don't know what that is, to be honest.
Let's see.
It'd be 15 silver each, I'll tell you that. There might be.
38.33.
Well, let's just say we all get 38 gold, just to make it easy.
38
Easily done.
gold and 3 extra silver apiece.
All right. Was there anything else in these two things?
Well, let me
Just that pouch
see.
of gold.
The latrine. The one thing you notice about the latrine is that it appears incredibly clean. In fact, many of the floors here are very, very clean.
Are there any like footprints on the floor?
No footprints. As a matter of fact, there's not a speck of dust. There's not a speck of dirt. The wood appears as if it has been heavily sanded. The bed appears as if it has been significantly worn away.
I'm gonna check under the mattress.
Oh, as you step into that space, you step
Uh-oh.
into a gelatinous cube.
Oh no!
So there is a gelatinous cube there
Wait, how did we not see it?
because gelatinous cubes have a DC 15 perception check to see them if they don't move.
Oh no.
So let me just pull up this. That's a little worrying for you, Marlek.
Well, well, well.
Yeah, I yell out, guys! There's cubes!
I don't know if you
Are
do
you
yell that out.
inside of it?
Uh,
Guys,
yeah,
it's like sucking me in.
Eustace
I
should
would-
be able to see though.
yeah, I would say I don't think you have enough time to yell that out if you step right into it.
But Eustace apparently sees, so.
I mean, I can see through the doorway if
Yeah.
the door is open.
Yeah, you'd be able to see it.
Hey, he's in a
Um,
cube.
What?
And you see it shimmer as he walks into it.
Hey, he doesn't have much time.
Let me do one thing, sorry. And I'll have you roll initiative in just a moment. It's not. There we go. Let's try this. Save. And okay. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Ooh, big nat 1.
Makes sense at
might-
least.
Yeah, this might be the end for Maroki.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
What's
nice
your,
quick,
how much
one
HP?
session character.
How much HP do you have?
10.
10?
Yep. Level 1, dude.
What did the guy, what did the
Okay.
lady, what did they do in the movie? What did they do in the movie when, they did something?
Pull him
I
out.
did movie stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eustace, what would you like to do?
Save me,
Uh,
Eustace, save me.
Eustace says, "Oh no, he's dead. I guess we gotta move on now." I'm looking at my stuff. Let me see. Let's see. I don't know, man. I'm not very strong, so I can't. There's no way I'm pulling you out.
Just talk to him. Negotiate with the cubes.
Does it seem like I can attack the cube without damaging him?
Yes, absolutely.
We'll start there. Eustace is gonna shoot his fire bolts at the cube. 10.
That's a hit.
6 fire damage.
All right. And that would be the cube engulfing him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 6 fire damage. That actually might be. Let me check one thing. No. Okay. Yeah. You burn some of the gelatinous bits away from the cube.
Nice.
Hopefully
Spinning
making it
around
easier.
inside of it.
Yeah. Hopefully making it easier for Marlek to get out. Is there anything else you would like to do, Eustace?
Eustace would let Otis know, hey, there's one right around the corner. Be careful if you go in there.
Huh?
I was trying to warn
Ignore,
you.
Yeah, and
ignore
Otis,
that.
Otis just went, huh? That's what he did.
Trying to ignore you about this.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Eustace. Thank you.
Well, you can't see it
So
technically behind the
helpful.
wall.
Yeah, but you didn't actually have to point it to it because I can see the map.
Okay, Otis, what would you like to do?
Otis, shuffles over, sees Marlik in trouble, and can I get by A without taking an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And do I yeah, fuck it. If you had to check to see if 6 killed it, then we're just gonna try to run in and bop this thing. Reckless style. We jump on the
Okay.
bed and recklessly there it is. There it is. It's a 20 hit. Of course
It
it
does.
does. For 11 damage.
Nice. Yeah, that is pretty good. Are you raging or not?
Sounds like I should be, but I'm not.
Okay.
Sounds
No, I just didn't know if it was 11 or 13 damage.
Yeah.
That's all. Oh no. No, that's good. Just double checking on this. Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty good amount of damage there. It's not bloodied, but it's getting closer.
Oh shit.
It has a 6 for its AC, just a heads up.
Huh. Oh, damn.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Bonus action, pull me out.
I don't. Is that a bonus action? Pulling them out.
That is action.
Okay. Well.
You might die from just one turn in there.
Shit. Let me look at my bonus actions. Man, all right. This Otis sucks compared to Axel. Okay.
These low-level characters.
Yeah. All
He's
right.
also not a rogue.
Yeah, I don't know what these cubes actually do, like in game or out of game. So I'm just gonna stand here and see what this cube does. And I can't do anything else but just stand here and look at it.
Okay. Oops. I think I screwed this up. This should be A, so this one's going first. This one is B. It will move off of Maroki or Marlek, excuse me, and onto Otis. So it will engulf you. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, is Marlik still in the cube?
He will leave the cube.
All right, cool.
Ugh, I start coughing up cube bits.
Axel will offer himself to the cube, or whatever. Otis.
What?
Look, all right. I got you know.
So you actually get to choose to be pushed back 5 feet or to the side of the cube. You basically are refusing to get inside of it with that dexterity.
What were the
check.
2 options?
To the side or back 5 feet.
We'll go so like that way.
Yeah, whichever way you want.
Back, yeah. Just I'd take a step off the bed.
Okay. And as you do so, the cube is now sort of like between you two, and it's on top of the bed. And you see that as it's on top of the bed, the pillows and the blankets begin to dissolve even further. Marlek, Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me. 16.
Ooh, pretty good.
Okay, it's going to be a D4 instead of a D8 as it moves off of you. This will be the damage that you took from your time inside the cube.
Not bad. Could have been much
be
worse.
Right?
And that will be the cube's full turn. Marlik, what would you like to do?
Probably run away. It doesn't seem like these things can take opportunity attacks since Otis just ran by one.
That's
had
more
you
than 5
engulfed.
feet. So
Oh.
this, when it ran by here, that's more than 5 feet. I'm saying.
Okay. I don't want an opportunity attack. So I am going to use my action to disengage. And I'm gonna fucking run away like a little bitch.
Where to?
As far away as I can. So let's see, like 5, 10.
As you get to here, I want to
I
tell
would
you
have
one
like
thing.
gone around.
Yeah. And as you get to here, go ahead and give me an intelligence check. Because you're skirting around and you're looking at that cube to keep your distance. Good enough.
14.
And as you look into the latrine, you notice that right here on the outside of this door is a lever.
Ooh,
Flush it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can flush it. So I'll go back around and I'll pull the lever and see what happens.
Okay. And you hear a rushing of water. And as you look, the cube does get flushed down the toilet.
Yeah.
It's an extravagant toilet.
Right? Let's see, do I have any movement left?
That would be your action and bonus action, I would say. The pulling the lever is a bonus action in this instance.
Okay. I'm just wondering if I can get any further away from cube A.
Yeah, you can go 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can keep going.
So I'm just gonna come
You
back
can
here
get to
with
there.
Eustace.
I would say there is your maximum.
I'm gonna like wipe off some of the disintegrating goo off me. Be like, Eustace, I think it almost killed me. We gotta it's on Otis now. We gotta save him. He saved me.
Eustace, what would you like to do?
Your move, Eustace.
Did we lose him?
Um,
Oh no, he's still there.
no. Just think about what I want to. I'm just gonna shoot it again.
Yeah, just shoot it.
Gonna go behind or walk through Marlik and then try to shoot it with my finger guns.
Nice.
It's a 1. It's not gonna hit it.
Wasn't it
A
six?
6 is exactly what you needed to hit it,
Oh,
but the natural
Wow.
1 ensures that you don't.
Oh, get
Because
fucked.
natural 1, natural 20 on the attack rolls are auto miss hit. So
Rough.
sadly enough, your firebolt just misses it, sort of singes by the cube. Is there anything else you can do?
Shrugs and goes back to his other position.
Okay. Otis, how about
Yeah.
you?
We're gonna bop it.
Pull it. Bop it. Spin it. Oh, that's a good one.
13. 13 damn.
Oh, smokes. Okay. It is bloodied, or it is gelatinous at this point. It's taken quite a bit of damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No.
Okay. The cube will attempt to engulf you. No, actually,
Ooh.
it's going to use its pseudopods to attack you.
Is what?
Pseudopod. And so it lashes out at you with. Can you see that?
Yeah, you got a
Please
crit. I don't
stay.
like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it'll lash out at you with its pseudopod, and it will hit you with acidic damage as it
Alright.
sort of like squishes at you.
Mhm. Mhm.
This could be bad.
Mhm.
This could be very bad.
Mhm. 24. Okay. We'll use Stone's Endurance because I got it back on my short rest.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So this is the fight I should have raged for. God damn it. What was it? D12. So 14. So minus 14 is of course 10. So I took 10 damage. But what is the acid? Is this like
It's
Is
just the damage type.
okay, so it's not gonna try to like break my equipment.
Nope, not in this instance.
Yeah, cool.
That'll be the cube's
Cube.
entire turn.
Oh wait, was it?
Actually, no. You know what? It'll take some strikes against you, and it's gonna move. I'm gonna have it move towards. Yeah, it's gonna move to Marlek. It wants to finish you. So you do get an
No.
attack of opportunity.
I just
Oh
used
hell yeah!
I just used my reaction to
Oh,
yeah, that was my
gotcha.
reaction.
Okay. Marlek, what would you like to do?
Would I have gotten an attack of opportunity if it moved within range of me, or is that only when it leaves your range?
Leaves your range.
Okay.
There's a feat for that.
Shit. So I guess I will try to stab it with my rapier
Okay.
with 19 to hit.
Yep.
So max damage, 12 damage.
That was exactly what you needed.
Oh
Go ahead
thank
and describe
God.
your kill.
So I scream out in terror as it approaches me, having rubber my time stuck within it, and I just do a flurry of pokes and slashes with my rapier and carve it into pieces, and it just melts away into the floor.
All right. And as you do so, it sort of disintegrates into the water. Like it becomes one with that puddle there. Everybody is going to get 108. No, wait. Sorry. 216 XP for that
Damn.
because you got rid of 2.
Level 2.
And if you leveled up, you can fully heal up.
216.
Eustace, where are you at? Are you level 3?
Nice.
I'm close. I'm 817 out of 900.
Oh, wow. Dang.
Yeah. I just need another 700 for level 4.
I
Pretty
feel
good.
a little bit better with 17 HP now. Were there any items in that cube that got left behind, or do they disintegrate everything that goes into them?
Yeah, they took care of everything in this regard. There was nothing in that one.
And I'd go to Otis, be like, "Oh, thanks for saving my butt back there. I thought I was a goner. I owe you one, big guy."
Well, you shot that bow so well back there in the forest. I figured you're worth keeping around. Otis says in a slightly in a much dopier tone because he's very low intelligence and he can't actually articulate that well. I realized when I was standing here and the cube was on the bed, I could have just flipped the bed and sent him flying.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
It's prank the cube in the middle of an encounter. So this was a toilet lever right here. This flushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
That
exactly
is-
right.
That is some wild stuff.
Hey, we would have been in real trouble if we had to fight both of them.
Yeah, after the Spectre fight, I was like, man, I just wasted a rage. I was like, I probably won't rage next fight. And then that fight happened. And then it's like, you do take 66 damage. I was like, whoa, okay. What up,
You
Eustace?
took enough damage to like one shot me and Eustace at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, fortunately, I had that ability that I get on short rests.
I
Which,
didn't get
hey,
hurt.
oh, you didn't get hurt, Eustace. Well, congratulations. You didn't even
Yeah.
get close to the door.
For that particular fight, I did not get hurt.
And you missed your attack on quite possibly the easiest target to hit. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a crit one. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Critical
You here
failure.
for emotional support.
All right.
So there's one more door on this level.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta look at all of them.
Yeah, going for door.
Okay. That door is jammed shut in a similar fashion to the one above.
Oh, fuck that. Down the stairs.
Down we go.
Don't want
Okay.
another.
And
Yeah.
as you descend down the stairs, you come to a bit of a not a foyer, but like a entry space in this area.
Oh,
There are several doors here that you can see. One to the east, one to the north, one to the southwest. There is a stairway that goes down to your north.
nice. This is cozy. What do you think, Eustace? Which door do you like?
Lots of doors.
Lots of doors. This one. We'll go with this one. This curved door.
Okay. As you open that door, you can see another latrine. This one though has multiple stalls to it, and it has what was clearly some sort of washing stations in the center of the room, as well as mirrors on both sides of the room.
Otis steps in, smells a room full of shit, and steps out. Because it's a
Okay.
toilet. It's a toilet, guys. Unless you want to go looking in. Seems there's any
I'll
nuggets.
take your word
any
for it. I can smell it from here.
Yeah, I mean, if the food is like so molded and disgusting that it's like embedded into the wood that it's on, imagine what the toilet's gonna be like in this place. That is, yeah.
Raw sewage becoming congealed and
Yeah.
horrific.
Well, what was it? When we did the sewer in Waterdeep and we fought an actual like shit monster.
Yeah.
That did happen.
All right. So then we got 2 doors. Let's go that one.
Okay. As you open this one, you can see a room that has a door in it, as well as a broken wall across from you that leads down into a subterranean tunnel
Ho
that you can see quite a ways through. And then there is also a section to the north of this room. It's a bedroom again. But there is another door down here as well to the south.
Well, I mean, a tunnel. You guys
Wait,
feeling
This
adventurous?
is really big.
Yeah. You guys feeling
Before
adventurous?
before we do that, let's rifle through these things.
All right.
Rifle.
Okay. And as you do so, it's really just empty or just old clothes. The desk doesn't even hold like paper in it, for instance. The nightstand has a single, mostly melted candle upon it. Otherwise, there's nothing of value in this space.
No, they were all empty. This time for real. Marlek says, holding his hands up.
Likely story, Marlek, if that's your real name. Check the let's give this door a courtesy open.
Okay. And within that room would be a bit of a like sitting room, working office sort of space. And then there's a door to the bottom left.
Another door. So we went in one door. That took us to another door. Oof. This has got to be like the broom closet or something. Something bad's going to pop out of here. Let's open it.
Marlek draws his bow in preparation.
Yeah. Ready your bow, Marlek.
Like
You gonna
ready's his
open it?
bow.
Yeah, Marlek.
Good.
Yeah, this door's getting open. Yeah.
It is a bathroom. Once
Yeah.
more.
Another one. This place is this is like the best like toilet place I've ever seen in my life. I haven't really
Whoever used
seen
to live
much.
here took a lot of shits.
I mean, I'm used to going in a bucket or like a hole in the ground, so this is like extravagant. What do you think, Eustace?
And there's still this door over here.
Yeah, the tunnel's so intriguing though, but yeah, we can check that
I mean,
door.
let's see what else is on this floor, and then go from there.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. And as you open this door, you see a room that is partially caved in.
Oh,
It's interesting. Some of the things that are lying around the floor, metallic bits, ceramic bits, and the way that they were stationed, as well as some of the carvings into the stone, suggest that this was actually probably a kitchen or something, in such a way that the smoke would go from a fire up through stone chutes up above. But most of it has been collapsed, and within that collapse, all of that was destroyed.
so can we even enter this room, or is that big rock there preventing it?
You can climb over it. It's about 5 feet tall and 4 feet in diameter. So
How high is the
you
ceiling?
know, it's about an 8 to 9 foot ceiling for
So
all
there's a
these rooms.
3-foot gap.
Yeah.
What is Shrugs? Yeah, just whew. I can't get over that.
Here, I'm a little smaller. I'll go check it out.
I can't.
Okay. You climb over it, Maroki or Marlek, with no issue.
What's
I'm
going on?
a little nervous about
Yeah,
opening this
careful.
door on
You
my
got
own.
this. You got this. Look.
All right, Marlek sweats a little bit and then listens at this door first to make sure there's no sounds coming from behind it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Peeks through a keyhole if there is one.
Make a perception check.
Nat 20. I perceive the universe around me.
Oh,
Okay. So you look through. There is a latch, and you can sort of like hold the latch up, but not open the door. That way, you can sort of see through like a bit of a slit under the latch as you sort of pull it up. And what you see, it takes you a moment, but within the flickering light. Wait, do you have dark vision?
I don't, but I have a
Okay.
torch that, or I guess I could have taken the torch with me.
Yeah. If you take the torch with you, what you'll be able to see, and it takes you a minute, but then you hear squelching. And you continue to hear squelching, and then you sort of see a drip, drip, drip. And what you see on the inside are the remnants of the gelatinous cube that you flushed, dripping from the ceiling out of a broken pipe onto and across the lavatory. So it was sort of filtered and flushed down this pipe, and now it's like sort of being pulled. It was like pulled apart through the piping.
Okay.
So there's probably a lot of acid in that space, is your guess.
Okay, so I'm not gonna open the door.
Okay.
yeah,
And I'm gonna return to Otis and be like, yep, nope, just another shitter.
yeah,
Pretty sure that's where that cube we flushed ended up.
yeah.
I
We
don't want to
already,
get hit by a wave of old
Yeah.
poop and acid.
yeah, we already got that XP.
So let's hit up that tunnel you were so into.
Yeah. Come on, Eustace.
Let's do it.
Put the bag down. All right.
Okay. And as you head down this tunnel, you can see that it opens up further down
Hmm.
into a different number of caverns and spaces. And as you look at it, it goes further until it squeezes to a very narrow point at the back.
What do you suppose did all this? I mean, something broke through those sucker fish things we saw earlier. Appeared to have broken
kind of
through the walls.
creature?
Yes. So this is as far as I can get, I think.
So you can fit, you think, Otis. It's going to be an incredibly tight fit. You're
Oof.
going to have to sort of put your shield before you and your weapons before you. You can't hold them against your body.
Yeah.
You think you could fit, but it's going to be tight.
Otis does
Here,
not.
Marlock was like, I'll come. I'll follow you, and I'll push. I'll help you get through.
Yeah, Otis. Oof. Otis does not like. He's a bit claustrophobic. He does not like. But he'll go for it because he's a gamer.
I'll help
Okay.
him push him through.
Can you give me so because Marlock's going to push you and assist, can you just give me like a dexterity check, Otis, just to make sure you slip through without hurting yourself?
All
And
right.
it's not a danger sense
Oh, just
one in
just a
particular.
dex check, not a dex save. But even though they're the
Yeah,
same
yep.
thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, a 10, pretty good.
That's actually all you needed, just to not hurt yourself. And on the other side, you see something that shocks you.
Oh my god.
You see a subterranean lake filled with bioluminescent light from the water itself. You can see an enormous sort of expanse out across this lake, and you see what you believe to be a enormous spire. Let me see if I can find a photo of this. This spire goes from the cavern's ceiling down into the lake itself, and it's almost like a stalactite and a stalactite and stalagmite meet together in a concentric pattern with lights sort of coming out of what is very clearly probably windows built into the side of this spire. And that's in the center of this lake. And that might be a quarter of a mile away from where you are now. I'm going to bring up an image here in just a moment.
Yeah, this is not what I expected. This is a big dungeon.
Right?
Let's
We haven't
see.
even gone all the way down the first tower yet.
Wait, there's multiple towers?
Or there's
Oh, you
still
haven't-
there's still more stairs down.
Oh,
in the,
okay.
like the tower that we were in.
Yeah. Well, eventually the water's just gonna get so bad we won't be able to keep going down. There he is. There's Eustace. Eustace is creeping. It's a
Wow,
creeper.
I can't find. Sorry, I thought I had an image ready of this, but I'm suddenly realizing it might have been on my other
Yeah.
computer.
So when we go in here, fellas, don't just drink the water all willy-nilly. Looks at Eustace.
What do you mean?
Well, you know,
Character.
There it is.
yeah, you like to do that kind of stuff. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I drank this radiated water?
Let me see if I can. I will do this. And I will send this picture to you. It's just going to be a screenshot and it'll be in the group chat for a moment. But you can see that out in the center of the lake, or in a different section of the lake. You can see this enormous spire with these carved in sections, and sometimes you see lights in those spaces. And it's pretty majestic looking. As you look out across this lake, you can tell there is a lot happening here. This is an enormous subterranean lake, and it probably goes, oh gosh, several miles so far as you can tell, just at a glance. But the thing closest that you can see would be that enormous spire.
Do we see anything at like the shore? Any like docks or boats or anything? Any activity of any kind?
Not from your vantage point. In fact, you're sort of on like a ledge, maybe 150 to 200 feet up above the water of this lake.
So somewhere where like we can't like actually get to the lake.
I think that's right. At the moment, you're somewhere you can't actually get to the lake.
Okay.
You're I would say you're actually probably like 200 or 300 feet above it, not 150. Sorry, probably 200 or 300 feet above it.
So we just got to see the really cool view.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, boys. Anything else we want to do in here? Or should we head back into the tower?
I guess we keep going down.
Down the tower.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. And you squeeze back through Otis,
Yeah.
followed by the others.
Sucks in his gut. Walks through the crack. Oop. Get off me, Eustace. Your weird old man hands. All right.
When you go down the stairs.
How deep is the water now?
It's still about ankle deep here, I would say.
Oh man, how many floors is this tower? We've gone
a
down.
few.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess they're numbered, so I could have just looked at that. So this tower's like in the ground? I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Sort of sunken into the floor.
Some
if you
ancient
will.
ruins. All right.
And
Boom.
as you descend the stairs, you come to a space with a number of different options.
Ooh.
2 stairways, both headed down. A door to your left, so on the east, and then 2 doors to the north. There is a collapsed space with an enormous rock jutting its way through the wall, almost entirely in this space.
Hmm.
Maybe check this door out before we head down to the next level. Oh, looks like there's a
Yeah.
few doors. One
Yeah.
here, one here.
This is a door. This is a door. This is a door level. Yeah. Start with the middle one.
Okay. And as you, sorry, the middle one there,
Yeah, this one. Right.
as you open that, you are opened into a room of maps and portraits.
Oh. Okay, we like maps. We could use.
Hmm.
Yes, show us a
That's
map.
always good.
Show us a map of this whole land that we live in.
Okay.
A map of this fortress we're in.
Yeah, show us a map.
Eh,
Oops, that one's too big. Oh, I have a map for you, but it's too big for here, let me try something. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this and then that'll make it smaller. So this land is pretty large, but there's another smaller map here specifically for around the area that you are within right now. And you can't see Last Haven on it, but I've got Last Haven on it, so
Yeah.
let me give you
Okay.
a little view of it.
Yeah. Because I know you said one time that you were like, you told us we were gonna have to like make our own map.
Not anymore.
So
I made this map.
Yeah, I was like, maybe we can skip that step and just get the hold M, get the map
So
unlocked.
Last Haven in this sense is that little village there along the river. So there's the city, but that is like the city that you guys sort of probably left to go to Last Haven. Last Haven is that little town there on that river. And you've got the Warcana Depths there, which is the big lake to your north. And you've got the plains, and your cave is about 3 hexes south of the town.
Nice. So, did you make this map?
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
Pretty sweet.
Cool.
This is my custom D&D world called Hostashan.
Cool.
These are only sections of like the full map.
I feel like this is what we like came down here for. How much XP is this map worth?
Let's definitely gather up all these maps,
Yeah.
take them with us.
So sadly, most of them are ruined by water or the collapse of the tunnels or the walls onto them. These two in particular are coherent and usable. You do notice one interesting portrait of a half-elven, regal-looking man in particular that sort of catches your interest, but he sort of just looks, I don't know, maybe weary in the portrait. He's wearing sort of military garb and regalia.
Do you guys have that prestidigitation thing?
Nope, not until next level.
I don't think so. Let me double check. Nope.
Well, we'll have to take a mental screenshot of these maps in case they get messed up. But now we've actually seen them, so
I mean, you can take them with you. You
Yeah.
can like roll them, take them out of the frames and roll them up and take them with you if you want.
All right.
Try eventually.
Yeah,
Definitely.
nice.
The one thing I would say is that at this point your torches are beginning to sputter, and as you look at your equipment, you are beginning to run out of light. Probably just enough to get back up to the top.
Okay.
Have we just been using that one torch this whole time?
I would say that you've burned through a significant number of torches. Probably, how many do you have on you?
I have 10 of them on me.
Okay, I would say you've burned through 3 of them then, because we've been playing for 3 hours, and I roughly do 1 hour. per
And Otis, do you
session.
have? And you have 7 torches on you, Otis.
I mean, Eustace
A lot of
was
torches.
lighting.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
light.
Eustace has 5 torches on. We have a ton of torches.
Eustace
Damn.
was lighting
Okay,
the way.
okay.
So 3.
Then
So that's 4.
I guess we could pick it up here for next session if you guys want.
Yeah.
It's just not how we've been
Sure.
playing it, is what I would say. I mean, let's you can continue to explore some of these rooms, if you guys want to, because it's just going to be the 3 of us again. So yeah, let's just do that. Let's pick it up here next session.
So are we
Okay.
playing next week?
I'm good.
All right, cool.
Is everybody else good?
I'd have to either leave early or start early because I picked up that Monday.
Do you want to do a 2-hour session?
Well,
That's probably enough, actually.
technically, because usually we can't play earlier because Casual has
Oh.
to do his family stuff, right?
Oh, that's a good call. Do you want to do
So
6 to 9?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open. I can play like literally any time on Sunday. So 6 to 9 works for me.
Sure. Just,
Nice.
like, give me a reminder like the day of, and I'll be good.
Yeah.
No, that works. Yeah, let's do 6 to 9 on Sunday. I think that's a good call.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
All right. And do you guys want to explore any of these other rooms before we call it a night?
Should
let's check out
we?
these-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that hot loot in here.
You guys.
All right. Let's open the door.
Okay. To the north here. It's actually a larger room, and so you can see multiple different sections of this room as you open this door and step in. It is what once was a laboratory and an apothecary, and on one
Ooh.
shelf, not destroyed, are several different vials of different potions,
Ooh,
Potions.
5 in particular.
ooh.
Eustace, you recognize any of these? You're our old
Yes,
magic
they're all
man.
mine. Eustace grabs them.
Selfish.
Okay. You pull the vials down, and amongst them, they are labeled in common: potion of healing, potion of healing, potion of healing, potion of haste,
Oh,
potion of fly.
Damn.
wow. Well, I'd give, a potion of healing to each of the boys. Hold on to the rest.
Okay.
So let me.
Add item. Healing.
So you said there was 5 total or 4?
There are 5 potions total, so 3 of them are potions of healing, one's a potion of haste, and one's a potion of flight.
And potion of haste. That's like, it's pretty good for this early, right?
It
Is
is
that
very
like potion?
good.
Is that like potion of speed? Is that like the same thing?
Yeah, potion
Oh.
of speed. Yeah.
Sweet. And then we got to check out these toilets over here.
Pretty close. As you open this door, it is a bedroom. And there is an open closet here, not a toilet in this instance.
Nice digs. Let's check. Let's make sure we don't miss any loot here. So we'll.
Yeah, let's rifle through everything.
And again, everything already seems rifled through. It's a little odd. There's just clothing. You have a sneaking suspicion that the things that you found them higher up, right? For the most part, this floor and the previous floor seemed already heavily rifled through.
Yeah.
It's weird
Is
they took.
something that's higher.
It's
So
weird they took so much, but they left these potions.
yeah, I
Sounds like it
do.
was short guys who looted this place already.
I do see that this room, this level that we're in, has a 2 on it, which means we've probably got one more floor to go.
That's
So.
that's very astute of you.
Yeah. Cool. Nice. Yeah.
Do we have time to go down and check out the last floor?
Yeah, I think so.
If it is the last floor, I'm just.
All right, Otis,
Yeah.
lead the way.
Yeah. Hopefully these stairs go to the same place. So.
They do, as a
Yeah.
matter of fact.
This is
And they lead to a pretty large entry hall with different suits of armor, broken paintings of a really immaculate, incredible looking city, and some large double doors that are closed at this time. There's also, and you can sort of see in here a bit, this area is pretty flooded in a way that other areas are not. Some of the barrels and pieces of wood you can see are floating. It's about knee depth in that space. But there is a closed door to your north and a closed door to your east.
I like
Are
the
any
look
of the
of.
paintings that we saw like in good enough shape that we can take them and sell them?
Maybe one of them is, I would say, and it's the one of the city. The city, it's the one on the right here, and it has that sort of like immaculate looking golden white hued city with like beautiful colors all displayed across it. It looks like the city's made of metal, stone, and odd materials that you're not sure you've ever seen.
I would take the painting.
Okay, it's going to be a pain in the ass to carry around, but you can definitely take the painting.
Maybe I'll scoop it on our way out.
Okay.
I'll just are these like tables over here?
Those are like little like decorative tables in each corner.
Okay, I'd put the painting onto one of the tables just to keep it
Okay,
high and dry.
gotcha. Yeah, and they're side tables, so not an issue.
I like the look of
Sorry,
double
Otis.
doors.
Oh, the double doors here. Sure.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna
Um,
knock on them and say hello.
You knock on them. One thing you immediately notice as you knock on them, it does not sound like there is something beyond them in the way that some of the other doors that led to the quote unquote outside had dirt and rubble beyond them. It sounds hollow. Like it doesn't sound like you're knocking on a wall with something pressed on it.
All right. So I open the doors
Throw them open.
Okay. You open the doors, and then this is
dramatically.
definitely where we're going to stop for the night. But
Oh.
you open the doors into a large space, a cavernous space. And in this cavernous space, it leads to immediately an iron gate. And beyond the iron gate, you can see that there is. Here, I'll give you a view of this on some level.
Oh yeah.
Beyond the iron gate, there is a space, and it leads beyond into some sort of cavernous area that seems to be headed downwards. And so you're on the
the way
right side
down.
of that. Yeah,
Damn.
you guys are on the right side of that image.
Okay. So this was just like the first part of the dungeon, huh? I feel like we should like rest or do a rest before we keep going.
So what I would suggest
Yeah.
is going back to the cave or to Last Haven, resting up, doing stuff in town, and then we can jump back into this dungeon and we can bring you back down to like this level if you guys want.
Oh, we unlocked the fast travel. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. I like it
Sure.
because I'm only got one rage left, and you know, I like to, if I'm gonna, you know, do something like this, I like to be able to, you know, do the thing.
Yeah. So I would say we will, because you've been moving slowly through here, looking around and fighting and stuff. It'll burn you two torches to get back down to here. So it'll burn you 2 torches to get back up. So you got to have at least 4 torches for your quote unquote fast travel. And that's how we'll do some of these fast travel things. It's like it'll burn some resources.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if we're gonna be able to go back to town, we can buy more torches. I mean, like, so how does crafting work in this? Like, because it's a torch, it's like a stick and like a wrapped in a cloth with a cloth wrapped around it, and just like fire.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Some, like,
typically it requires tar or like oil or
animal
tar.
fat.
You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever it ends up being, right?
Yeah.
So you can build torches if you have all the requisite materials.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I live in the
um,
woods. I'm a woodsman.
the bigger issue will be carrying them all. That's all.
Ah, yeah. And we gotta scoop all those daggers on our way out.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you want to scoop those and carry them back and
So
sell them, that's
yeah,
totally good.
95 daggers, and then the 5 that uh Malarkey has.
Malarkey.
Malarkey. What do you call them?
That's pretty accurate. All right.
Nice.
Good game, guys.
Yeah.
Good sesh.
And we will pick it
Stuff.
up here next time.